Alright guys, I'm going to be doing a breakdown of Jason's loss at Worlds. Now, we don't have the first minute of the match, which is semi-crucial because from what I heard, there was a double guard pull, and there might not have been an advantage given. So that very, very possibly could have changed the outcome of the match. But let's go with what we have right now, just so everybody understands that we're missing, I think, a minute of the match. So Jason has good posture, trying to get the log splitter in there. He's going to need to get back up too far underneath. He's going to have to repummel it, and he does. Does a great job of getting log splitter. Now, this is a little bit, I can understand why the ref, because he can't see Jason trying to work his leg in over here, because there's literally nothing going on with this Joe. Jason's got his hands posted there. The grips don't look deep from this side. But I don't know what the ref is looking at over there. This is not something that I would give an advantage for. But nature of the beast when you're competing. Now Jason is up. I'd like to see him switch this grip to that knee grip so we can get more control of the leg until we can get better body positioning and get a little bit deeper. Gets that. It's a good tilt. Jason needs to come back up when he gets the chance. And watch out for this guy repummeling that leg back on the chest. Especially when he's making this grip stronger. I hope Jason is able to strip that grip or anchor his hand somewhere and not let the hand free float. Good, so same thing. So Jason, we are always looking to get this so we can pull everything in tight. The issue right now is, yes, you've killed the hook, so it's not a true De La Riva hook right now, but your knee is not deep enough. So there's going to be a little bit of a disconnect here between your elbow and knee, and this can lead to some off balancing. So in order to get your head in better position to really start to grind this pass out, I would much rather see this hand on this knee just until your head can start to pass a little bit more forward and you can start to get your knee deeper over the top of his thigh here. Because when we're in this, unless you got a really good grip with this, maybe up a little bit higher, and you're able to really stick him in tight, he's going to be able to generate space and off balance you in this position. Okay, so I'd much rather see your body track a little bit lower and this way farther with the hand on the knee grip, and then once that happens, then we can switch over to collar at this point. He's got the De La Riva hook back in because he can constantly thread it. Now your knee was in semi-good position there, but he was able to thread the leg back through. I mean, that loop choke's not even close. Good thing the ref didn't see it. Good, start to go for the weave pass. He's doing a good job of keeping his legs wide. So let's go back just a little bit here. So obviously we're always in danger of this person being able to pull us into close guard if we don't have the weave hand in here and he's playing an open guard. And he's got good grips. So when he goes for this, Jason, as soon as your head pops out, so right here, this is now our opportunity to start to track our hips in this direction, to start to flatten the hips a little bit more, which will make this hook that he's got going on right there weak and no longer able to elevate you up in this direction, because the hook will essentially almost pop out as your hips track in this direction. Okay? And maybe we missed it, didn't have a chance. So as this hand comes around, you're doing the right thing, thinking about going for the weave pass at this point. In order to collapse this knee, though, you need to bring your hips down and turn them down, this hip down, so that you can get his knees closer together to make the grip easier to get to, if you're having trouble getting to the grip. And this, I think, might be the only time in the match where that happens. Now, same thing, in order to avoid everything right there, back up just a little bit. So you go for the grip, get it maybe a little bit, not as good as you want. We're here. We need to reestablish getting this knee in. So the same thing, Jason. A lot of this comes down to, like, yes, we want the lapel grip, but when our leg is in better position, I think you would have been better served if we had just dropped back off that lapel grip and gotten that grip right on that knee. If you got that knee grip, you can start to push that knee down. Then when you track laterally, he can't re-guard because you're already controlling the leg, and he can't create as much space. Unless you had a very deep lapel grip and you were able to keep him compact. And that's all right there. You got stuff back in guard. Problem is now 2 minutes and 1 advantage. Guys, this is going a little bit slower just so we can kind of see all the movements in here. You're doing a great job getting back to posture and trying to get the log splitter going. This hand's in good position still. Let's see what we got going on. Speed that up a little bit. Fixing the grip pants. Man. Close guard, the death of tournaments. This guy knows he's got a minute 30. He just needs to hold on and pretend to be semi-active. Nice, Jason. Get a grip, not just a hand push. Always get that grip, palm facing in this direction, so we can really blast that leg down and have control of it so that he can't bring his knee back to the chest as you open the guard. Nice try. We're now at 50 seconds. We got to pop up hard again and go for it. Good job getting the log splitter back in. Start. If you know that that's going to be the side he opens up on, we got to get that elbow in tight. And you know you have short time, so you got to get the advantage back. That was a possible leg drag attempt half a second ago here. Good. This hand needs to get a grip here on the bottom of the leg so that you can extend your arm in this direction and really fight for leg drag, which will force his hips to turn towards you, and then you'll be able to swing around and go to the open side. But that's okay. We'll get some more reps on that. And this guy's good. Good, same thing there. It was close to be able to pull that across hip line. Really short time, 25 seconds. Yeah, I gotta go for something to get the advantage back. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, so back there. Very, very close. Okay, so ideally, right, we always talk about this. This is not good position if the arm ends up on this side. It's always going to turn into a scramble at this point. What we don't want to do, because here you're still in good position, don't bring this hand up to worry about this grip ever, 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 ever. This hand needs to be gripping firmly on the knee as you shrimp your hips towards his head, pushing the leg in the opposite direction. Do not worry about this grip. Okay, there's not much you're going to be able to do about that anyways, and as you see, as you 360 here, as you worry about the grip, he's able to now get underneath you for the back take. But you had to go for something. You were down an advantage, and that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the breakdown, guys. Had the advantages been even, I do think that Jason would have gotten the nod being the aggressor, in my opinion, on passing, while the other guy was basically just maintaining guard. And he might have played differently had advantages been even also. Can't say for sure. But very, very good match, close match, and definitely one that is winnable at that point. All right, guys. Off to the next one.